Side of New Orleans. That's when the Mardi Gras for homeless children takes place at the Northern Kentucky Convention Center. And this morning we have the parade Grand Marshal, Giovani Bernard, with us via Zoom. 9 years we've been doing this party together, Gio. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I am doing great. How are you? How's Florida?
Everything is great. I would show you how nice it is, but I don't want to show you no cloud coverage and sunny weather and green skies.
You are just always the nicest guy, just so nice. So, of course, the Mardi Gras for homeless children is an event that provides meals for local children with 3 different agencies. So let's just talk about why that cause is so close to your heart, Gio.
Yeah, for sure. I think, well, a lot of people in the Cincinnati area know my story about when I was younger. My mom passed away when I was younger. So my dad had to take care of my brother and I. So it was obviously very tough for him to be able to do, what he had to do, or, obviously a full-time job, raising 2 young boys. And still be able to provide for us, and to be able to provide, a lasting life, So yeah, so my dad did a lot of things by himself. He had to, work a lot, and I'm just appreciative of what he had to do. But it wasn't just him. There was a lot of other people that helped me out throughout my career, throughout my childhood, and even now, I still have people helping me out every day. So I just want to pay that forward and just help wherever I can, especially for young kids, just because I know how that felt when I was younger, and looking for that next meal. So yeah.
I just love that you pay it forward in that way, because you don't want anyone else to kind of feel what you did. You're also a dad. How's little Julian doing? He's a year old, right?
Yeah, he's a year old. He's inside wrecking havoc now. He's gotten to the 1-year-old where he thinks he knows everything so far. He's been able to walk for quite some time now. Yeah, I know. I thought that was going to happen at 2 years old. Nobody told me about the crazy 1-year-old.
He's ahead of his time. He's smart like his dad.
Oh, way ahead. Yeah, way ahead of my time. That's for sure.
Well, it's so funny. I have to tell you that Gio, when I tell people Gio will be back to be the Grand Marshal, they're like, "What? He still comes back for it, even though he's not with the Bengals anymore." I know that you love making those connections and getting back up here, and you have family here too.
For sure. Yeah. So obviously my wife is from Union, so I still make my way back over there, and it's obviously a really good time for me just to catch up with everybody that I haven't really been able to talk to, for the year, because football and all that kind of stuff. But it's almost like in a weird way, it's like a homecoming. So I really do enjoy coming back, and obviously for the cause as well, and be able to see some familiar faces, and go back to some of the restaurants that I used to go back to. But all in all, it's fun to now be able to bring little Julian over there, and see obviously his grandma, and just a good time.
I love that he gets to see, the city that's been such a big part of your life. So let's talk a little bit about the event. So we have all the food tastings, the bourbon and wine and beer tastings, and then you and I get on a rickety float and ride around the convention center. So what, along with Scott Sloan, of course. So what is your favorite part of Mardi Gras, Gio?
It has to be the bread throwing. At some point or another, there's going to be some bread throwing. If you haven't been, just wait. That's the best part of the entire parade for me, is the bread throwing that happens. And you'll understand when you get there, it'll make perfect sense. So you have to buy those tickets to see and experience that.
That's right. Thank you to our friends at Klosterman Baking, because they're the ones that always provide the bread for the bread throwing. They throw bread at us. We throw beads at everybody else, right? Now, are you going to have any Bengals friends there? You did that last year.
Yeah, I did. So we're still working with a couple of guys. Guys try to, hit as soon as the season ends. And obviously the season ended a little bit later this year for them. They were about a couple weeks ago. So they had a great year. Obviously not where they wanted to be, but some of those guys just try to hit it out of town. But I'm going to see if I can get some guys to come back and experience it with me again.
I have a feeling that you'll be very persuasive in that. Yeah, they made it into the AFC Championship last week. Gio, I don't know if your Union family told you, it was like all the air went out of our balloon last week. I'm sure you hated seeing that too.
Trust me, just because I know a lot of those guys, I'm still a lot of people are like, "Oh, are you upset?" No, I really, really feel for those guys, and I know those guys so close. And obviously, Coach Taylor, what he's been able to do these past few seasons, and I know how it started, and now for these guys to have the success that they've had, it's awesome to see. And I hate to see those guys fail the way they did. And but obviously they're just going to reload. They have a great team. They have a great centerpiece in Joe. And yeah, it'll just be a good few years or whenever, however it lasts. There in Cincy. So excited for those guys.
Are you ready to take over more of a leadership role now that the GOAT is gone from the Buccaneers?
No, I'll probably still be the quiet Gio that I normally am.
Well, I love it when you put away the quiet Gio for the Mardi Gras and get out with all of us in a couple of weeks. Look forward to having you here, Gio. Can't wait to spend some time with you and Chloe and maybe Julian too.
Yeah, I love that. Love that. It might be past his bedtime, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, he'll probably be with Grandma, right? That's probably better for him anyway. He doesn't want to get hit with some bread. It's always fun to catch up with you, Gio. Thank you for waking up early and tell everybody we said hi. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
I will. Thank you so much.
All righty. We've got the link to get your Mardi Gras tickets at local12.com. Next, wash or wear. An expert weighs in on whether your clothes need to go right into the hamper after you've worn them just one day. Or are they good for you to put on again? Take a look on Good Morning Cincinnati.
And welcome back, everybody. 9:17 on this February 7th, and it's going to be plenty warm today. It's already 50. We're headed up to the mid-50s. I wish you could get out and enjoy it a little more, but we are going to have some rain, so take an umbrella with you today. Well, as your local TV fashion guru, I'm wearing all the blue today, as you can see. I feel it's my responsibility to let you all in on the next big trend. I've got 2 words for you: wearable bean bags. Take a look. The wearable bean bag is apparently a hit on Japanese social media right now, which I scan frequently. The bean bag's designer says his main goal was relaxation, the concept born out of the idea of a cushion that will allow you to just totally let go anywhere, anytime. It costs about $120.
What?
I don't look, it's fine. It looks fun.
Yeah.
It's silly good times. But I think you nailed it. It looks somewhere between one of those sumo suits.
Yeah, the sumo wrestler suits.
And a Mr. Potato Head costume.
Yeah.
You know, if it had like some massage going on in there, maybe it'd be worth
Kind
an
of lay
investment.
back, work out the lower lumbar a little bit, something.
And let the motors kind of massage your back or something.
Kind of knead it,
right?
Kind of like dough.
Then I can see the worth.
Okay.
But,
I don't know. Or you could, if it was orange, you could use it at Halloween to be a pumpkin.
Be a pumpkin. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird.
It's a little strange, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, there is a big debate over laundry. Do you do laundry every time you wear something? Okay, we got one guy over here. Or do you wait until after you wear something more than once to throw it into the wash? Now, doctors are weighing in about washing your clothes and healthy skin. Susan Mazik is with the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center. She says some garments absolutely should be washed after being worn only once. I mean, that includes your underwear and socks, as well as clothing that's worn close to the body, like tights, leggings, Spanx, activewear. She says clothes like denim or outwear that aren't soiled can be worn more than once before you throw them in the wash. When it comes to pajamas, though, the answer, it all depends.
If you're somebody that tends to get sweaty at night and tends to get warm or likes to snuggle under all those blankets, you may want to wash your pajamas on a nightly basis.
Nope. Okay, we got one here for the vote no. When you do wash your clothes, Mazik recommends fragrance-free detergent. Perfumey soaps can irritate the skin.
I don't like the word soiled. I've just decided that. Not a fan. Don't like that. I don't
You know
like
what
to
I
think
was
of
thinking
things
about?
as soiled.
Yeah, no, that's gross. When you talked about outerwear, she said you don't have to wear it. I probably wear my winter coat the entire year without washing it. Like it gets warm, then I take it to the dry cleaners.
Who washes a coat?
Dry cleaners do.
What? Well, like
You
why?
never get your coat cleaned? I always get my coat cleaned after the winter.
Yeah.
Like this
You don't
thing?
at all? No, like
I
the
dry
winter
clean-
coat. He doesn't wear a winter coat.
I would never. Yeah, but even if I did, who washes a coat? I mean, if I was rolling around in the dirt.
You know, I mean-
You know what? Even come to think of it, I rolled around with those reindeer this year. I haven't washed that coat since then.
Okay, so we know your hygiene at the house.
I promise you I haven't.
Oh my
You
gosh.
don't get snow residue on your coat?
or salt, or you rub up
Yeah.
against a car, like
Okay.
lint. It's linty, nothing.
I go take mine to the cleaners, Sheila. We'll be on the same page
There
on
is still
that.
essence of reindeer all over that coat. I'm gonna tell you right now. You take a sniff.
Don't wear that coat.
Be
It
like
can now fly on its own because it has reindeer essence.
a hint of Dasher. That Anyway, language of love. Joseph Beth has book selections to get you ready for Valentine's Day. That is next on Good Morning Cincinnati.